views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
Hello, and welcome to the windows of the East Bronx, located right here in Mercy College. Each week, BronxNet's team of creative students and passionate professionals shine a light on the stories, places, people, and events throughout our community. I'm Cherie Lewis, and I would like to welcome you to this edition of the Weekend Review. Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Cherie Lewis. Eastern European culture was celebrated through the historical artworks in Riverdale. Nancy Asiyama has the story.
Eastern Europe culture in New York lives on as the Hebrew home in Riverdale showcases the work of 8 artists. Making continuity contemporary, Eastern Europe in New York is what the exhibition is called, with themes of personal history, geographical dislocation, identity, and intellectual freedom. Associate curator of the showing at the Hebrew home at Riverdale, Emily O'Leary, tells us more.
This show is sort of a continuation of what's going on now in Eastern Europe, or specifically people with origin in Eastern Europe in lots of different ways, lots of different ages, working in New York, and how they're interpreting that connection.
Interpreting that connection is exactly what these artists did. Romanian-born artist Leonard Ursaci is known for his drawings of bunkers and a marquee for Fat Boy, a large sculpture referencing the first atomic bomb. It is among Ursaci's 5 works displayed at the exhibition.
So he's been working with this concept for a long time, and because it relates back to what was going on in Romania and the oppression there, and the idea of how a bunker can represent this militant symbol, but also represent refuge. I included his maquette for the sculpture I mentioned, as well as 4 drawings that document his bunkers in various stages over the last 10 years.
Other artworks featured included those of Czechoslovakian illustrator Peter Sis, Bulgarian artist Ivana Nikolova, and Ukrainian artist Marina Belak, who embraced their origin and personal history from childhood to their identities today in their pieces. Here is how you can find out more information.
There's 2 ways to learn more about the exhibition. The exhibition itself at the Hebrew home is open to the public. You come to the security gate, say you're here to see the art collection. They'll direct you where to go. You just present photo ID, and you can come. It's open daily from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and anybody can come.
You can also visit the website on the screen. This is Nancy Asiyama for BronxNet.
In his final year as longest-running president of Lehman College, Ricardo Fernandez was honored by faculty and students for all his amazing work he has done over the years. Eden Martinez has the story.
Beginning his career on September 1st, 1990, Ricardo Fernandez became Lehman College's 2nd president, and with his legacy spanning over 25 years, the trail blazed by him creates a path for his students and staff.
Well, it's a very sad occasion. He's been the leader for 26 years, has changed this institution over that time, but more importantly, he's led throughout it with integrity, humility, empathy, and vision. He's going to be missed.
When people talk about different people on campus, they always use words to describe them. And when I hear people talking about President Fernandez, you always hear them say, he's a gentleman. He has created a culture of civility.
He's got great vision, and he cares about the students, and he cares about the community, and these are really great values in a president.
He brings a perspective, he brings a set of experiences that he can draw upon in making his decisions and in his work with others. So it's really just the cumulated impact, the cumulated effect of experience in leadership roles that just enhances what he's been able to do.
At a time when students are kind of struggling, and when people in this great city and in this great borough are striving and thriving, schools like Lehman College provide an important educational opportunity. And it's a serious challenge. And Ricardo Fernandez really is somebody who made this institution ingrained in the Bronx community, in the city life, in the city's development, and it's resulted in so many positive outcomes.
As he spends his final weeks at the college, President Fernandez takes a moment to look back at both the individual lives and diverse groups he had the pleasure of mentoring and guiding.
Really just a pleasure to serve and an honor to serve as president of this institution. The thing that I'm most proud of all of, is that while I've been president, more than 60,000 people have received diplomas from Lehman College, either bachelor's degrees or master's degrees, and in some cases doctoral degrees in the area of plant sciences. So I'm very happy and very pleased. That is going to have an impact on this borough and this city.
Over 26 years of hard work, passion, and integrity, President Fernandez is leaving by a truly inspiring legacy. This is Edith Martinez, reporting for BronxNet.
The newest exhibition at the Bronx Art Space tells the story of the people in DR under the rule of a dictator. Reporter Veronica Guiti has the story.
The latest exhibition at the Bronx Art Space is titled Tyranny's Tear, Mending the Dominican Trauma. The artwork is centered during the tragic time of dictator Rafael Trujillo from 1930 till his assassination in 1961. The exhibition is curated by Linda Cunningham and was conceptualized by Moses Rose Suarez, whose family were survivors from Trujillo's dictatorship. Moses says that he has been affected greatly by the horror inflicted on his family, but still finds it important to share his story with the community.
My work is not always personal. It's very, contemporary, not dealing with these issues, but this was important for myself personally, and also for the Dominican community and the general public at large to be aware of this history, because it's important not to forget one's history, because then you're condemned to repeat that.
With the footsteps coming into the gallery is giving the neighborhood a way to get involved in what they might see here, and invoking the curiosity of people who normally wouldn't bother to look at art. It's extremely poignant imagery of a hideous era where it's very much like what the Nazis did in Germany and Khmer Rouge did in Cambodia, photographing the people they wanted to torture before and after. It's kind of hard to believe.
In addition to the artwork and sculptures, exhibitors were able to take in a reading of the play The Downfall of Rafael Trujillo, created by husband and wife team director Candido Dorado and playwright Carmen Rivera.
I think dealing with the suffering of a people, and dealing with the suffering of the Dominican people really opened up a lot of stuff to us. I grew up with Dominicans here in the South Bronx. Actually, I lived across the street when I was growing up. And I saw a lot of people coming here in the 60s, running away from Trujillo. I didn't know what Trujillo meant. I was a little kid. I remember the time he died, I was living in Puerto Rico, and we celebrated in Puerto Rico in the countryside. So, I was a kid, but everybody knew he was like a monster. And when Carmen started doing research for the play, we actually got to know who he was.
I think one of the things that inspired me while I was working on the play was the strength of the spirit in the Dominican Republic, the spirit of the Dominican people. Like, to survive a dictatorship for 7 years, for 5 years, for 10 years, but for 30 years. It's such, it just inspired me so much about the stories of survival, the stories of dignity, the stories of strength. So it's like I wanted to, at the end, we end with the Dominican spirit stronger than ever.
The viewing of Tyranny's Tear Mending a Dominican Trauma will be going on at the Bronx Art Space till June 4th. For more information, log on to bronxartspace.com.
From the north to the south to the west to the east, we are expanding our services and upgrading technology at Lehman College. And now, Bronxites have an innovative media production facility in the East Bronx at Mercy College in the Hutch Metro Center. The windows on the East Bronx studio, a state-of-the-art control room, media labs for production and training, and other media-capable spaces. Training, workforce development, leading-edge technology, and programs that help you share your ideas, your voice, on your channels, locally and globally. Build media and technology skills at BronxNet and build your dreams.
Hello, and welcome back to the Weekend Review. If you missed any part of today's show, be sure to check us out on the web at bronxnet.tv or on Fios Channel 33 and Cablevision Channel 67. Latin Trends magazine honors trendsetters in music, entertainment, art, and more. Reporter Hanoi Evangelista and editor Mari Batista has the story.
The 14 Latina Trendsetters Award has been full of Latin celebrities who today we celebrate their excellence in entertainment, in art, and health, and also for being community leaders. Let's see how this event has been a platform of inspiration for the celebrities.
It has been an inspiration to my career because now all of a sudden people are out there talking, saying, congratulating me, people from all over the country, Puerto Rico. So yeah, I think it has helped my platform and what we do.
One of the things that it did for us was really help us with the community, especially on the Latin side, to be able to work on the Hispanic initiatives that we do for a lot of the clients. And the event has just really put us on the map with the Hispanic clients and has allowed us to really grow in that marketplace.
This event is great because it's Latinos honoring Latinos. And that's the best honor that there could be, an award that's for us and by us and to us.
The Latin Trendsetter Awards have been around for a long time now. I've been following the movement. I know Juan Guillen for quite some time. And I know that he's been honoring people who have been doing great stuff for the community. And, you know, I just got the nod, and when I got it, to me, it just represented that, you know, I'm heading in the right direction.
The honorees of this special annual event were so grateful to be present. Many of them came along with special people who they owed this award to. Each year, Latino Trendsetter provides 2 scholarships. The 2 scholarships winners of this year are currently sophomore students at Lehman College.
It's going towards school, definitely, so textbooks and travel and anything that I plan on doing in the future, so internships and stuff like that.
For the scholarship money, I would put it towards my study as well, and, you know, just keep it moving and be a role model for those who aren't able to achieve all of this.
Inspiring a new generation by redefining a star is the theme of Latino Trendsetter. Honorees like Victor Cruz, a stand-up comedian and actor who worked in films like The Other Woman, Side Effects, and Annie, expressed what is a star in his own words.
I think my success as a comedian, as an actor and filmmaker, and all the other 1,000 hats that I wear, and I think it comes from believing in myself, creyendo en yo mismo. Si yo creo en yo mismo, yo puedo lograr mis metas, right? If I don't believe in myself, then it's a little tougher. The doors don't open as wide as I like them to.
La India, who is the princess of la salsa, also stated what is a star. A trendsetter for her is someone who's original, someone who's a leader and not a follower. La India gave a great speech when we asked her how this event has been a platform of inspirational.
Time for us to stop discriminating and battering women. We need to respect women. We are born from them.
Latino Trendsetter provides us with live performances such as electric violinists, flamenco dancers, a urban tropical artist, and Frankie Negron, who gave us not only salsa but also played a little bit of merengue.
It's great, it's great. Good to see that
that salsa is still relevant in the city that saw it born, and that I'm invited to perform here tonight. It's a great event. Love being part of the event. Love any excuse to be back in Manhattan. So.
Latin Trends believes that a star is someone who works passionately, someone who's a big dreamer, and someone who takes risks to succeed. This is San Evangelista reporting for Latin Trends.
With prom season upon us, many high school seniors are on the hunt for the perfect dress. But with some young girls not being able to afford the dress of their dreams, one organization is creating a way to bring hope and prom dreams to life. Christina Lane and Aaron Cintron has the story.
Prom is an important and magical night for many young girls around the world, yet many are not able to attend due to financial hardship. Milagros Lopez and Amy Malave have made prom dreams come true for 3 years now through their nonprofit organization, Isabel's Empowering Queens.
My first year, when I first started doing this, I saw a huge difference in the lack of finances. With even with me when I was going to school, I went to Catholic school and there were so many girls that couldn't go to prom because they couldn't afford it. So that was something that I always wanted to do. Once I established my business, I always wanted to give back.
Amy Malave explained the importance of having an event like this in the Bronx.
We understand that a lot of young girls in our community don't have the funds to attend prom. Milagros Lopez has started it because she knew somebody that actually didn't go to prom.
All high school seniors were invited to the Prom Dress Expo and were offered some of the latest trends for their prom preparations.
The dress I wanted just looked just like this one, but they didn't have my size in it, so I was like, this should be close to it, and it came.
Participant Alicia Serrano discussed how she feels about going to prom.
It's exciting. I only been to 8th grade prom, so since I'm going to 12th grade prom, it's huge. It's kind of a big experience.
Serrano also told us about the dress she chose.
The color and the way it was shaped, I like how it fits on me.
Parent participant Miss Cynthia Leslie expressed her appreciation for the organization.
It's a blessing because I really couldn't afford no prom ground. I thought prom grounds was like a little bit of money. Very sorry, it was like $200 some and I could not afford it. I'm on fixed income. So we came right here today and she found what she needed and everything. And I'm very grateful.
Today was truly a day of inspiration and empowerment as Isabel's Empowering Queens help young girls with dreams become women of visions. Reporting from Simpson Avenue in the Bronx, I'm Christina Lane for BronxNet.
Harmonious Beats catches up with an artist that uses music to transport us to the past, ignite emotions, and create impactful moments.
Telling love stories ranging from the first kiss to the last goodbye, this multi-talented artist has created a sound that travels across the United States. Please allow me to introduce you to Reagan.
City, it sparkles tonight. I can't deny it. Yeah, you're right, the view is perfect up here. And are you sure? Yeah.
Taking memories and experiences from his own life allows Reagan to create a love story through his music.
I do synth pop with heart, my own little brand of pop music, and I write and I sing and I produce it, mostly from my little apartment in Brooklyn, and then I bring it here to Ground Control Studio, which is in Williamsburg, where I record the vocals and work with an engineer here named Murray Trider, and we meticulously work on it and try to have it as best as we can to share to everyone.
Picturing that key moment in a relationship that each person can relate to, for Reagan, it's all about having his fans connect to that single lyric that places them in their own imagination.
I try to highlight really special, beautiful moments. A lot of my songs have a really cinematic backstory that maybe doesn't come through in the song, but to me, I'm trying to get the feeling of these beautiful love stories, that the special moments within that come to life. If you see a play, you have the one song where the lovers meet and it's amazing and beautiful. That's most of my songs. I have a whole story that's all to get to that one little moment.
Here together with the one suitcase and nothing but each other. It was 2 states and $2, sipping, shooting whiskey. Won't get me, come and kiss me.
When listening to his music, we ask ourselves, where does it come from? These lyrics about true love and the beat that makes our heart race.
And another message for me is I just hope like by me doing me, I'll encourage people to just like do you, like whatever it is you do, like you're being an amazing newscaster. And so I would just hope that like, by you're welcome, by me like doing what I am supposed to be doing, that other people would just be inspired. Like yeah, like if he can do that, like why couldn't I do whatever it is? Maybe it's music, maybe it's something else.
And did I say that so much has changed?
So you've been your own producer since you started in the music industry? Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I actually had a friend of mine who took me under their wing and helped me produce some songs that I haven't released. And just like watching them do it, I was like, wait, like maybe I should try this. And so I've been trying that. And I just love it. I love to be able to take something from my imagination and then put it into a sound. Like, if, you know, I don't know if you've ever written a song or thought of, you know, something that you in your head and you think, how could I like put that like into a piece and share it? And when you're producing and writing, you can like really create like the whole piece and make it something.
You know I wait for your
When I'm at my live shows, it's been amazing because people will kind of attach to a song immediately and start singing along. Like I have a new one of my singles that will be coming off of my next EP is called Seize the Night, and like I remember playing it out for the first time and like seeing people who I know have never heard it because no one's ever heard it in the crowd being like, seize the night. You're like, yes. Like it was just amazing to feel like people are, you know, just grabbing onto the song like even before they've ever heard it before. So that happens a lot because I'm a new artist. People are just getting to know me. But yeah, people have been really open to my work, and I've just been so grateful for those moments.
I was meant to bleed, and I'll never live without a dare to dream when he's standing right here in front of me, and I won't forget, I'll never forget you. I want you to touch me before the sun comes up. Oh no, no, this is a youth. My body is trembling as my heart opens up with every moment, and I don't wanna wake up 10, 20 years later, wondering what we could have been, wishing on a life I could have lived.
Before leaving, I asked Reagan for a few tips on being a performer.
Very lush.
I love the
and
piano. Let's
beautiful.
sing.
Okay, so I already saw that someone taught you, I think it was Petra, taught you how to
did.
play. So you should just go ahead and do it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so you're gonna hit this one with that has this like weird looking thing. This
Okay.
one and that one. So okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
you're a pro. Keep doing it in a row. Okay. Then while you're doing that, step on that and hold down. Okay, ready?
Okay, now this is more professional, okay?
Now here we go. Now keep holding it down.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh my gosh, that's amazing!
And then start hitting that way.
These two?
Well, it was great. Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, okay, keep trying. You were so close. You gotta relax that upper lip. No, you gotta keep trying. You can do this.
Okay, let's see.
You gotta, okay, just like go like that. You gotta relax your face.
Ah!
Just go over the top.
Ah!
Yeah, okay.
Sit down
Now
like
go
that.
like super high.
With emotional lyrics, Reagan has proven to be one of the most brightest stars in the music industry. This is her nueva lista for Harmonious Beats.
Sticking with the theme of music and arts, Bronx Walk of Fame inductee gave us an inside look into the world of Ballet Hispanico.
Ballet Hispanico celebrating 45 years at the Plaza Hotel's Grand Ballroom. And one day after being the toast of the town at the Bronx Ball and inducted into the Bronx Walk of Fame, the work of Eduardo Villaro, artistic director and CEO of Ballet Hispanico, is once again recognized, this time at his fundraising gala.
He is planning the vision for the future, and he is an unbelievable, a completely talented individual. He is so talented that it blows my mind.
I grew up in 177th Street off of the Grand Concourse, and went to school in the Bronx until I have to leave for university. And, you know, the Bronx made me who I am today.
The company, founded by Tina Ramirez 45 years ago, has launched many careers over the decades, along with Villaro honoree Linda Celeste Sims, a principal dancer with the Alvin Ailey Dance Theater, also had her start at Ballet Hispanico.
I was able to hang. Why? Because of my training at Ballet Hispanico. So, and it was interesting because I had that kind of, background. When they came in, I was able to mold to whatever they wanted me to become. And that's when choreographers were like, we want to use her.
And seated near a new generation of dancers, Ramirez shared her secret ingredient that has served so many of her former students.
Anybody needs discipline in their lifestyle. If they want to accomplish something, they need discipline.
It's something that's being passed on through the work of dancers like Nicolas Villanueva, rehearsal director for BH2, the second company of Ballet Hispanico that trains pre-professional dancers.
We go out into the community to schools particularly to do educational performances. So we're all about cultivating the young mind.
And dancer Melissa Fernandez has been with Ballet Hispanico for 4 seasons.
What we stand for is not just creating art, but it's touching lives, especially those of kids in underprivileged communities. We go to all the boroughs and we do outreach, and to me, incorporating the outreach elements with the performance elements of the main company, that opened my eyes even more.
The support here for Ballet Hispanico has been overwhelming, 45 years strong, and more to come for this dance company. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have today. If you missed any of today's stories, we encourage you to tune in for the Bronx Week Encore Marathon on June 4th, as well as visit us on the web at bronxnet.tv. This is Cherie Lewis reminding you to stay connected through your channels here on BronxNet.
From the north to the south to the west to the east, we are expanding our services and upgrading technology at Lehman College. And now, Bronxites have an innovative media production facility in the East Bronx at Mercy College in the Hutch Metro Center. The windows on the East Bronx studio, a state-of-the-art control room, media labs for production and training, and other media-capable spaces. Training, workforce development, leading-edge technology, and programs that help you share your ideas, your voice, on your channels, locally and globally. Build media and technology skills at BronxNet and build your dreams.